I mean,
They-
there's like
it's from there,
18
and they
spots
named
to
it
look
that.
at elephants from.
What'd you do, man? Now everything. Oh, everything's inverted on this screen.
I think I chose the wrong display.
Oh no!
Yeah, I got some of these portable monitors to see if we can watch the chat in it. Hopefully, it'll do something.
Hey, Karen.
Oh, Mom's already commenting in.
Yeah, she said hello.
Oh, I got my volume up.
That's what we just did. Then hit the other one again. I was on the other one.
They're just
You weren't. You said you just clicked that one.
so good. Like they
That smells like wintergreen gum. Like not like
good.
yeah. So when I was hanging the well dad gum sign,
Now it's switched.
I hit my head.
Oh, you
I was
I
on a
thought you were
little.
gonna wait for me.
Well, I was like, you know, I can get this. So I. Is it working?
Are we live?
Yes, we are live.
Yeah, we live, baby. Yeah.
Can you separate the chat from that window?
That's what we're trying to do.
I don't think you can do that. Yeah. What he was doing by putting it halfway over worked.
It won't. It won't stay. He has to so put you it
Oh,
all the way
okay.
over.
Well, then should we turn the monitors back sideways and just
And
do
just
it?
watch the full.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole sideways thing. Why don't you just do that? Well, we're live.
Wait.
We live, baby.
The pollen finally got me. But
Ooh.
You guys see now.
same thing he's seeing on his
You can
screen.
live with that, Noah, for the show, then that would work.
I wouldn't recommend it, but
It only makes it more difficult on your end. We can see it pretty good.
Here, we'll just turn these
turn the
sideways.
monitors. Yeah, fix it.
We'll just
towards-
turn the monitors. You go back to
and
normal.
We'll
Well, we
watch
can't-
whatever
we-
you're doing.
We're having trouble getting it to go back to normal, so I wouldn't do that.
Oh, you couldn't get it to go back.
No, we couldn't get it to go back to normal. Oh wait,
Oh.
is that it?
Yeah.
All right, Noah, hit rotate.
Wait,
Rotate it back. So see how. Where did the rotate go? What do I loosen to do this?
Nothing. Just twist it. Just make sure that part's down.
Just twist the actual screen, not those.
Pop
Pop
it.
it.
Weigh on itself there.
Twist it.
Right there. Pop it.
Pull it. All right, start the show.
I mean, it started, but
Yeah. You're a little late there, bud.
yeah, we're all
No.
late. 12 minutes after.
The vertical.
He's gonna be driving in the rain on his motorcycle, and I'm okay with that.
Okay, go back to rotation at the bottom, 0, and then change it back to extended display. Or
Gum lost its
whatever you did.
flavor on the bedpost overnight. That was
There
a
you go.
classical song. Perfect.
That's work. That's it.
But now it's not showing the
Yeah, it's not-
the stream. So we don't need it. We need it mirrored.
Oh.
Change it to mirrored.
You.
He's got it as a secondary screen.
I'm just following what Joey's fingers.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it's flipped right now. We just need to mirror it now.
You have this as a secondary screen instead of it mirroring your initial screen.
So, Patrick, how's things?
Life is great. Life is really good. I actually just saw my buddy commented that he remembers where he was when Harambe
There's
was
it. You
was
got it.
shot. So
Oh, wow.
so shout out to Nick Shad for tuning in
It's a
Rad
cool
Shad,
moment.
and hearing about our Harambe conversation. You're kind of listening in.
And they're listening in.
Yeah.
Go ahead and mute us and hit the music, I guess, now.
Each Thursday night, pop in, it's a vibe divine. Joey preaching sermons, holy truth combined. Josh cracking jokes, punchlines in overtime. Brett tossing zingers, his prime headline. Lights, camera, chaos, Collins laughs a roar. Audio alchemy, vibes hit the core. Streaming live blessings, kicking down the door. Pastor meets punchlines, it's a podcast war. PodBless hitting airwaves, you know the zone. Laughter and lessons straight to your phone. Scoot up to the mic, now they've all grown. Thursday night's lit, crown on the throne. Holy humor spinning, don't miss that crew. Joey holding wisdom with a joke or two. Josh twist stories, wild but true. Brett and Colin tag, laugh, therapy ensues. Sit tight, Thursdays, you'll never feel stressed. Podcast gospel, bringing PodBless from the silly to the sacred, no contest. Every week's sermon, you tune, you're obsessed. PodBless hidden airwaves, you know the zone. Laughter and lessons straight to your phone. Scoot up to the mic, now they've all grown. Thursday night's lit, crown on the throne.
I was like, Patrick said he's got one.
I got a segment. I came prepared.
Hey!
Heyo.
What's up?
No, we hand me that notebook, please.
Which I like having it be able to see it. Welcome. Yeah, I can see it. Welcome to PodBless Podcast, where we're just a few dudes who get together to share a little bit about our faith and a little bit more about tickling your funny bone. I'm one of your hosts, Josh Williams.
I'm Colin McCauley.
I'm Joey Butch.
I'm Patrick Hardy.
I
Guess
just-
returning guest.
This is Patrick's second, right?
No, I think it's
Third?
it's my
Third.
fourth.
Did I miss
Third or
one?
fourth?
I wasn't here for the last
That's
one.
right.
Right here. Sorry.
We had to fill your
All right.
shoes.
I'm going to share
We
this.
needed a pastor around
They
to
can't have
kind
this.
of handle everything, keep things in the right direction. You know.
They can't legally have the show without it.
That's right. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, welcome to our show. How's your guys' weeks been? I said it right this time. I didn't
Short.
stumble over my words. Short.
My week's been short.
Everyone's was, right?
Oh, because Monday. Yeah,
Hey.
Memorial Day.
Monday, and then I left
you.
work today at 2.
Thank you for your service. That's not the one. That's
Nope.
a different one.
Nope, that is not. that's not
Still,
the one.
one, but
still
thank
though,
you.
I
But
mean,
still, thank you.
It comes from
Yeah.
the
Well,
heart.
he's here, so.
My pleasure.
yeah. Well, you Chick-fil-A now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
No,
had
it was great.
we had a rainy week, but we went to the pool today. We went over to Silver Lake and let the kids swim for a couple hours.
My skirt.
They can. We can. Well, we can't zoom it in really. We could raise it.
See,
It'll be
up
all
my
right.
skirt.
Just make sure to keep
No.
your legs crossed.
Monday was good. I'd like to know how many burgers and dogs were consumed on Monday.
I didn't eat any.
You didn't do a grill out or anything?
No.
Celebrate your freedom?
What did we do? Did we do something together? No.
Oh, I went to Max Pizza.
Where?
Max Pizza?
Max in Covington.
Did you know Grandma's Pizza is closed on 42?
I've never had.
Oh, you
Grandma's
missed
Pizza.
out.
Did you know that Covington McDonald's is on the internet blowing up right now?
Why is that?
Shocker.
Somebody was in the drive-thru trying to pay for their food, and the guy inside the window was high as a kite and was like,
Oh, the worker, you mean?
yeah, and the window just shut, and
Oh.
they just kept filming like he's dancing.
That's the one we went to. Noah, were you with us when we went looking for the birthday cake desserts? And the
Hey,
guy,
man.
the biggest rat I've ever seen, and
Yes.
I've been to New York
I was gonna
City.
say they hold
And then remember the dude that threw up out of the drive-thru?
That McDonald's holds the record for me for biggest rat I've ever seen.
I've been to New York
Oh.
City. I've seen rats. Ain't nothing like the rat.
No,
It
it looked like a cat. The one I
yes,
saw,
like a big cat.
It was huge.
Yeah.
It would fight a raccoon.
Yeah, and win.
Yeah, probably.
Terrifying.
they're more.
So, yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Have you been back?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
yeah, of
it's
course.
so
to clarify.
convenient. It's in a great location.
Well, once you find out what's in
Super
a chicken
convenient.
nugget and you still eat them, then you
Yeah,
don't care about
you're
that.
You're good.
Yeah, I just saw that earlier today on TikTok. I was like, Covington McDonald's. I was like, oh, great.
Yeah, here we go.
At first it's the MAGA hat kid, and now it's Covington McDonald's.
Oh, I forgot about that kid.
Yeah.
He got paid.
He got
son.
Yeah, he did.
paid for real.
You remember that?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
That was a local thing. 'cause-
Playing. No, that wasn't.
No,
that
it was
No,
a
no, it
DC.
we cared more because it was
Oh.
local. Is what I
Oh,
mean.
the DC.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
yes. The
I was like,
Native American
Yeah.
I was
guy.
like a MAGA hat at the
he was
Covington
banging the
McDonald's.
drum in the
no,
kid's
different.
face.
No, he was from Cove.
he was from
Cove
Cove
Calf.
Calf. Yeah.
Gotcha.
The kid was.
Yeah.
right up the road.
He got
Yeah.
like, what did he sue for? Like
Defamation.
Defamation. That
Yeah.
was the
Yeah.
word.
All
yeah.
of the news companies, and he got.
Yeah, because all he did was like stand
there.
I remember him like
Yeah.
the picture of him standing
And
there,
they-
not
They're
being
like
aggressive.
that turd. He's so horrible. He's bad.
Said he was being disrespectful as a guy was playing a drum in front of his face.
Yeah, 2 inches from his face. He was just like, I don't know what to do.
That's exactly what his face said.
Yeah.
Was I don't know what to do with my hands right now.
I think I would have laughed. I like
Here's-
I
laughing
would've.
in weird moments.
Well,
I
here's
would've
the
started
question.
Can you read
Uh,
comments coming in?
would you go? Would
You
you,
can't
go
even
through
read
all
it.
of that to get paid, Josh?
Is that Dustin?
Yeah.
Josh, would you go through all that to get paid?
I mean,
No,
I
we
feel
have
like
it on my
I'm
phone.
on
I
the
got a picture
opportunity to
of
go through that kind of stuff all the time anyway.
Which is kind of sad because that kid was for sure already.
Yeah,
his family
he was
was
already
already rich.
He wasn't
already
needy.
doing pretty
His,
well.
his
I'm
family was
sure.
already rich. Let's be real.
And Dustin,
you're
no, I
probably not
cannot
wrong.
read the chat. We had to fix it and change it, and it really didn't fix
I
it.
can read it, but it is.
We can see what's happening on the monitors. We did get some new monitors for the show.
Josh
Big
got
shout out to Doc
Josh.
Kelly.
Thanks, Doc. she's our biggest sponsor.
Yeah, he's like, "What did you get?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing."
Don't worry about it.
podcast.
She needs to
My
get her own.
job.
She needs her own segment. Like
Yeah.
she's sponsoring a segment of the show.
Can we please do a call
commercial?
in? No, I want to do a call in segment where people ask medical questions.
We did that on Well Dad Gum.
Yeah.
That could get
That would be incredible.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes,
that'd be really good.
yes,
That'd be super
yes.
entertaining.
Turn
Yes, I
sideways
know.
real fast.
that's gonna get.
Would we have to do a sponsorship ad read and say like brought to you in part by Pfizer?
Pfizer, Moderna.
By what?
By
Pfizer. I was just making
medical, yeah. But no, we could sponsor her Facebook Marketplace and get people to buy her stuff.
Dude, that's
What is
we
she
should
selling?
do. Let's reach out to Pfizer. Has anybody reached out to Pfizer for sponsorship?
I'm writing right now. I'm writing right now. Hey
on
guys,
it.
love the vaccine.
This whole Travis Kelce sponsorship's not working out for you. Maybe PodBless. Get you some more views.
Oh man, did you see Travis Kelce was getting tore up for someone got a picture of him with his shirt off and he had like hair on his back? And they're like, "Oh, I can't believe Taylor Swift puts up with the guy with the hairy back." And I'm like, "Get off this man's back! Like, why are
Literally.
we shaming this dude about back hair?"
Yeah, I've got a lot. Mine's patchy. Like I've got a lot of hair, but it's like in weird spots. So
Just
I
not on our
had
heads
my shirt
anymore.
off at the pool today, and I was like, I know I'm grossing young people out. They're walking by like, oh my gosh.
Speaking of Harambe,
Yeah.
we have hairy individuals.
I think Joey's got me beat on hairage.
Probably.
Yeah, you're
I mean,
pretty
we can have a competition later if you want.
I lose.
end of the show. If you guys stick around to the end of the show,
After dark, PodBless.
I'll be leaving.
Colin, see you guys later.
uh,
I'm changing my segment because I forgot I had something way better.
oh, my mom said she had a pain in her knee, doc. Yeah.
Derek said.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
No.
Oh, Derek. No.
He said,
Pfizer.
I'm thinking about suing you guys for broken commitments to do a show here eating Cajun food.
That's
We
true. Back
Hey,
in Turkey Creek.
We
Yeah.
really need to make. I mean, Josh, come on.
I have not made it back there, let alone a full show.
Let me know the next time you go
I
back.
mean, it is like, what, 3.5 hours away?
3.5 hours.
It's-
And my mom's in Florida.
It's far.
So there's no.
Vacationing or like just staying for a while?
She's snowbirding kind of, but
Wait,
it's not snowing.
Wait.
Yeah, we're kind of in the wrong season.
Hold
The
on a second.
snowbird,
She's
but
really confused
She's
about
rain birding.
It's been chilly.
Yeah, rain birding. That's the
But no, I'm trying to look for the live on YouTube because I saw some comments going in that way. But we did get a late start. You guys want to jump into a segment?
I got something.
You okay?
Hit me.
You got his nose. Sit down and listen up to what Joey's got to say.
I'm gonna stay with my typecast here, and throughout the history of this show, I've brought up lots of fighting scenarios about what animal could you take, right? Remember back in the day, in the beginning of the show, we worked down the list of animals and we read them out and it said, could you fight this animal one-on-one barehanded, right? And we all had different levels we went to there. We talked about the 100 men versus one gorilla,
Yeah.
and how I'm sure you heard that,
Yep.
and how unfair that fight would be. And then I think we did a pick 10 guys, any 10 humans
Yeah.
that could fight the gorilla, and I still think the 10 humans would win. I saw a new one this week that I would like to propose to you guys. I'm going to read it. Would you fight? Did you have to fight one of these two groups? 10-year-old clones of you. So you as a 10-year-old, 10 of them, and one little note it says is they are coordinated, or one 30-year-old clone of you.
I'm not 30
You
yet.
just stopped talking?
No, sorry. Yeah, you're not 30 yet, but one 30-year-old, you get to pick an older person.
They'll
then.
age him a little bit.
Yeah,
They'll
so,
age you.
So 10-year-old yous or one 30 or current age for Colin and Patrick, because
I
you're
would
not
say
30
10,
yet.
No.
10-year-old me's.
You really?
No. I don't know, though. I was pretty wiry.
Oh, I'd beat the crap out of 10-year-old me.
I mean, I could.
That's
but
the
10
quote I
of,
was
you,
hoping for right there. Yeah.
10 of you, though. Like, the first one is going to get really wailed on, but you're going to gas.
What did you weigh at 10?
Oh, gosh.
Because I weighed like 60 pounds.
I was
when
going to say,
Yeah.
I would say like 70 pounds.
I was little, like
Ah,
super small.
70.
That's probably
80
100
pounds.
pounds.
Wait, I didn't weigh 60. I weighed 68 pounds when I was 14, when I went to high school.
Wait, what grade would that be? 5th grade or 6th grade?
It'd be around 5th.
10 years is 5th grade, yeah.
5th grade?
Or fourth,
yeah.
5th grade.
Yeah. I was small.
Little dork.
Yeah.
Little dork.
Your confidence just,
I never broke 5 foot till I was a sophomore in high school. So,
I was going to say, I was
short.
short and I was really tiny.
yeah.
5th grade.
I was more ambidextrous if that's the right word. We've been trying
I
to use
don't
big
think
words
that's
the
the right
past
word.
few episodes. Anyway,
That means you could use your
goes
left
both
hand
hands.
right
I was. I could do that.
Is that what you meant?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then it was the right word.
Yeah.
But no, I could do a lot more like pull-ups and like crazy feats
okay.
of like I could do a lot of different stuff when I was
You meant
younger.
amphibious.
I could do backflips. I could do the splits when I was like 10 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you do the split now?
No, that's why I said when I was 10 years old.
Can we see how
Can you
close you can
try?
get?
Yeah,
it's not close.
Let's see.
How much do you like those pants?
They're stretchy.
How
I don't-
stretchy?
I don't wear
Let's find
anything
out.
but stretchy pants now.
Stretch it.
I think I'd fight 30-year-old me.
Yeah.
Because I'm 27 right now.
gotta-
So
yeah.
in my mind, I'm gonna let myself go for about 3 years, right? Like,
From now to then.
yeah, I'm like I'm not in like great shape. I'm in decent shape now. But if I let myself go for 3
Yeah.
years, then I'm in a good
you could
spot.
smoke that
Well,
Yeah,
no.
I could destroy that guy.
Well, like you just have to work on the clone. It's like, can I hang out with the clone for the next 3 years before he hits 30? That way, I can like get him really depressed.
There you go. I feel like I'm in it's like a cheating scenario.
Yeah,
because
that-
I can design my 30-year-old to be
That's a good point.
Right.
awful.
Yeah, and,
Custom
because,
made.
and if it's a clone, he doesn't have a soul, so it's not like you're doing anything bad. You just like you ruin his life.
Yeah, you just kill that sucker.
Is
It's
that how
all
that
good.
works?
I think so.
I'm not sure.
Do you
I
have
don't know.
do you have a biblical stance on
It's
clones?
a deep philosophical issue right
I
here.
don't think
I
it's
guess.
very deep. I think it's pretty shallow.
I just want to know if you could beat up 10-year-olds.
We
Matt
could get into a
said-
Star Wars conversation here with this.
Thinks the 10-year-old would win.
Matt says he thinks the 10-year-old. 10 is a lot, but I'm definitely going 10-year-olds.
I'm going to 10-year-old.
Yeah, you can really put a hurting on some
I
little
was going to
kids.
say, start kicking them.
Well, like you think of how gentle you are with kids nowadays. Like my son, like
Yeah.
I can't be rough on him, and if I were to just like go full hog,
It would be
like,
bad.
chucking him into the woods or whatever,
Yeah.
like I could really mess him up. Like I think about it sometimes. I put my hand on his chest and just how far I could throw him.
Oh, you have to be careful. Like, if you're rolling around or playing, like they think like sometimes they get knocked from their feet to the ground. It's never that. I'm always like picking them up and laying them down, and they think, oh, do it again.
Daddy,
Like,
you scared me.
yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going
it's-
10 years. But 30-year-old me would be in probably better shape than me now.
Especially
And,
no weapons.
Yeah, no weapons,
Yeah,
really.
no
really-
weapons. Yeah, definitely.
So I'm going 10 little 10-year-old me's.
Just from their inexperience in general.
Yeah.
That's
What'd
my
you-
big
what'd
thought.
you-
Somebody commenting
I'm
in that you
not
can't read
reading
it.
Thank you for not reading that one. I appreciate your refrain.
Good one, Brett.
Brett is
Good one,
cleared
Brett.
for all activities now.
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
wait. Isn't he? I don't want to say where he is now. I don't.
Yeah, he is at work.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
Eh,
He can't use the drugs as an excuse.
I was gonna say, yeah.
No, I was going to say, shouldn't he be, doing something?
Oh.
Oh, I'm glad you guys didn't read that. I just found it now.
Thank you for not reading that too. Appreciate it.
Oh my word! But
So
yeah,
I guess I have to go with the 30-year-old me
Bowers,
now.
Bowers said 10 clones. He said he's drop kicking those suckers.
Who said that?
Bowers, his buddy.
Bowers,
I'm
yeah.
drop kicking those suckers.
What's up, Bowers?
I'm
yeah.
outside your window.
Somebody commented at it. Oh, Brett said I'm outside your window. Got it.
Hey, Brett, I was going to swing by and just say hey today, but then you ghosted me, brother. Like, ouch. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I saw that fight scenario up today,
Yeah,
and I was like, ooh, we need to talk about that on the show.
I would like to watch you fight a 30-year-old you. I think that would be fun to watch.
A whole lot of slaps. Like,
Did you talk about me?
Yeah, you.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm looking right at you. You don't see me?
Yeah, I can't see you at
two
all. now that we
monitors
turned
between
them.
us.
Yeah. Josh, I am ask John Hamm if I'm a competent fighter or not.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I've watched Joey fight.
Thank you.
I watched him fight.
but he can survive.
Yeah,
I'm
I watched him
squirrely.
fight Jake.
I'm squirrely. No, that's not the same. That's not fair.
I know.
Jake's
I almost had
Jake's
him.
a trained fighter.
Yeah,
I
he's-
almost had him.
He's a trained
did not.
killer.
At all.
He
Anywhere
threw
close.
Joey.
The
hard.
cartilage of my ribs hurt for a month after that.
You had like a raspberry on your knee or something
Dude,
too, where he
that
chucked
was
you.
I didn't even care about that. All I care about my ribs hurt so bad.
I watched someone we know hold Joey up 2 feet off the ground by his neck against the wall for 5 minutes straight. He didn't tap.
He couldn't handle me. It was Seth.
It was
It was Seth. Where were we at?
me and you.
We were at Mount Vernon. Ah, the good old youth ministry days, right?
Classic.
Classic.
Yeah.
This guy gets it. Yeah.
We didn't rig up your music,
Oh, yeah.
Patrick. I'm sorry. We had it somewhere, but we got sidetracked with these new monitors, and we didn't pull up your.
It's okay because I'm still a return guest.
That's
So
true.
You
Still
gotta
hold that
come
medal.
back another
That's all right.
time to get music.
Josh
going, so.
will sing you in. Good.
Yeah, go ahead, Josh. Yeah.
What? It was a phone ringing and no, this is Patrick. Yeah.
It was the
Yeah, that was a good one.
We'll find it.
I had one there too somewhere, but you want to jump into his?
Go ahead.
All right. So one of the things that I absolutely love is I love a good draft.
Oh, yes.
Or like I love those things on like Facebook, and it's like, okay, here's a bingo board, and it's like you have $15, and you gotta pick your best team. Right?
Always
You got
Joe
all the
Burrow.
different-
Yeah.
Always Joe Burrow. Great
What-
value pick, right?
Yes.
You know,
I heard draft and I was like, wait.
Draft?
We're talking about
Beer?
yeah, no.
Good draft.
Yeah, you
I love
know.
a good cold draft on a hot
A
day.
cold beer, cold as a rock.
All right. I need my can to turn blue, okay?
Yeah, they switch
I don't know if
churches.
it's
Sounds like
cold
we go
unless my
to-
can changes colors.
Well, we're gonna go a really different direction from beer, but this is a build your dream church draft. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
build your
So
dream
you got
church
you have
draft.
$15. You all need to manage your $15. There are 5 categories. I'm not keeping the math.
Okay.
And then at the end we can decide who has designed
I'm about to take some notes.
the best church experience.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
$15.
So I'm not gonna tell you what categories are coming up. You're gonna have to just manage it as you go.
Okay,
All right?
okay,
You just
okay,
know there's
okay.
5
All right,
categories.
hit
All
me.
right. So category 1 is worship experience. So for $5, you can have a Grammy-winning worship band.
Okay.
Okay.
$4, you get an LED wall so bright that you could legally be a lighthouse. Okay. $3, you get a passionate team of unpaid volunteers who probably sing out of key. For $2, you get a church pianist who can play hymns and Bohemian Rhapsody. And for $1,
Combo there.
yeah, you get an iPod Shuffle that only plays Hillsong and Creed. All right, so you got to pick out
That's
of
more
those
valuable
5.
than a dollar. That should have been higher. That should have been flipped.
That's the Joe Burrow pick right
Yeah,
there, right?
that's low key. There's
Give me the $3.
Yeah, I'm thinking the
taking the
$3.
three.
everyone's gonna say the same thing.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the pianist does sound tempting, and it is a good deal.
I need to know what the other categories are. So
Yeah, I
I
know.
you're
I
right,
hate
right,
to
okay,
waste
okay.
it. I hate to waste it on a good worship team.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Category number 2, we got preaching style.
Okay.
So for $5, you can get a celebrity pastor with some skinny jeans.
Okay.
Ooh.
$4, you get a seminary trained theologian who quotes dead Germans a lot. Okay?
Wait
Joey.
a second.
These are all going back to Joey, except for the celebrity part.
For $3, you can get a passionate local pastor who yells, cries, and makes obscure references to Leviticus a lot.
Ooh.
I did reference
I'm gonna
Leviticus
go-
on Mother's Day.
I have a feeling I'm going to be the median throughout.
Right in the middle the whole way.
$3.
Wait,
$3,
all I hear is
$3 the whole way.
I don't know what the last few
There might be a
dollars are
value
going
buy here,
to.
guys. There might be some good value here.
Yeah.
For $2, you can get an AI-generated sermon read by Siri.
Josh.
Ooh,
Josh.
I'm a pretty big fan.
Yeah.
Or for $1, you can get Uncle Ron, who just shares what's on his heart for 47 minutes.
That's a value buy right
I
there
mean,
too.
Yeah.
For 47 minutes.
For 47
That would
minutes.
be fun to attend.
It'd be entertaining.
I was going to say,
Don't
maybe
know if I'd want it to
maybe
be
I'll
like-
splurge on the worship team and get with Uncle Ron.
I
There
feel
you
like
go.
Uncle Rondo only pipes up when they're like, "Are all hearts clear?" He goes, "I got something to say,"
He's right.
and
He's
that's
right.
when the 45 minutes start.
Yeah.
It's 11:30. Actually, I would like to say something. Yeah.
You got like open mic testimony time. Uncle Ron's like sprinting to the microphone. You know? Yes.
Yeah.
So I've
They
spent
can be
$3
so great,
on the
and
first
they can
one.
be so very.
Right. Yeah.
You could spend
Stuff that
$3
can go
on all
down
of
in
them
those.
and make the
That's
It could go
true.
really well
What was
and
the
then
first
take a
one?
quick
Just
turn.
work-
Or
Oof,
the
like
second one
left.
was
Yeah.
the second one was $4, right?
The second one was $4.
I think I'll
$4
go-
was
that
the
was the
theologian.
theologian.
Yes.
Yeah.
With lots of German quotes.
Yeah, I think I like that one because that'll really test the tides of your congregation.
There you go.
I'm
they're
still
gonna
going
stick
$3
around.
on that one.
I am
I relate to the cry a lot.
Yeah.
Cries, yells, local pastor.
Yeah. Someone told me I yelled last week, and they said it was nice when you got excited. And I was like, did I
did?
yell? Did I get a little heated?
You're like, I'm gonna need
I
to watch that
wasn't
back.
yelling.
I need to check.
I'm gonna have to pull that back a little bit.
That's
I-
not yelling.
I don't remember you yelling.
okay. I got a little excited, I guess.
I'll find it and make a video clip for you.
All right,
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Next category, your seating situation.
Ooh, okay.
All right. $5, you got recliner theater seats.
Ooh,
You
this
know,
might be the one to spend
Maybe
the money on.
it even massages your back a little bit. you know?
Wait. So I want to point this out. Is this congregational seats or is this guy up
Just
on the
you.
stage seats just for me?
This is for everybody.
Everyone,
Everyone in the
yeah.
congregation. You
Okay.
all get the same. Yeah.
$1.
Yeah.
Whatever that one is.
Wood pews. No, standing. No.
For $4, you can get some padded pews.
Okay.
Okay.
For $3, you get stackable chairs that mysteriously disappear. So just sometimes they're just not there.
So not the big ones, the smaller ones.
Yeah. For $2, you can get plastic chairs, but one of the legs is about an inch short, so you're gonna rock back and forth.
Yep.
And for $1, you get hay bales, but they're outside in January.
Oh,
$1. I'm saving money on seats.
I think I'm going 5 on this.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
This is the spot to splurge. I feel like.
Splurging on this one for the people.
Yeah, that's right, for the people.
No, I want them to be uncomfortable so they'll listen to the message.
I'm gonna fall asleep.
Exactly.
No,
That's another
what you
thought.
don't know is each one of them has a little shock button on it that
Every time you
that the
fall-
preacher can hit whenever they want. People will fall asleep on the hay bales too, so you
That's
might as
true.
well be comfortable.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like if people are gonna fall asleep, they're gonna fall asleep.
Depends on how much money I spend on the preacher.
Yeah, I mean, if you really splurge on the preacher, you can go with some hay bales.
Right.
They'll-
See, I went $5, or I went $4 on the preacher, so I went up a little bit.
All right, next category, church building. All right.
Okay.
For $5, you get a renovated mega complex with a coffee shop, splash pad, and a Chick-fil-A.
Splash
and a
pad.
Chick-fil-A?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is that for baptisms?
Wait, how much do I have total?
It's
here?
flash
For
pad?
whatever you want it to be for.
How much do I have total
15.
here?
Yeah, $15.
Oof, okay.
Okay. For
He's holding it right
$4,
now.
you get a classic cathedral with stained glass windows.
That's tempting.
Okay.
That's tempting.
For $3, you get a modest multi-purpose building, but smells like VBS and Skyline chili.
Oh, that's a plus for me.
That's
my guy.
what his church is
Skyline
like.
chili.
Yes.
The Skyline chili.
For $2,
Don't read Brett's next comment. Don't read Brett's next comment.
For $2, you get an abandoned roller rink with the leftover disco ball. They'll leave it for you.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a good idea. Holy roller
That's
skate
value
night.
buy.
And for $1, you get a double wide trailer with one working toilet and a raccoon problem.
I'm going $2
I think
on
I'm doing
this
the
one.
roller rink there because I can
Me
bring
and
in my
Joey are
good
doing the
seats.
same.
Yeah,
You can bring in your good
Yeah,
seats.
Yeah.
We can bring in the good seats. And
You get the recliners in the roller rink.
yes.
And don't forget the disco balls there, so you don't need the LED screen.
Yes,
right?
he's
Yeah.
right. He's right.
Yeah, I think I got to go roller rink too. I just think there's so many opportunities for activities.
Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multi-use space.
Yeah.
Put in basketball.
Imagine Joey getting up to preach with some skates on, and he's skating back and forth.
Up
up and
Moonwalking
down,
across the
up and
stage.
down the pews with the
Yeah, up and
reclining,
down.
reclining.
So I can skate. I cannot stay still while I'm skating.
You can't stay still without skates.
He's right.
True.
Noah can attest to that as the cameraman. I only have $2 left.
All right. So, did everyone pick? Did you all go with
rink.
the
Yeah, I was
skating
going
rink? All
skating
right.
rink on that one.
So this last one, you guys are gonna regret not saving some money for. We got fellowship time snacks. So we got the
Oh.
food situation. All right. So for $5, you get fully catered brunch and omelet station with brisket after church. Okay.
I'm about to downgrade some other places.
Yeah. For $4, you get Starbucks baristas with an espresso machine, but the coffee shop's named He Brews.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, hey.
Coffee.
You don't like coffee?
I know everyone has the same reaction when I say that. Yeah.
Weirdo.
Yeah, come on. For $3, you get donuts, fruits, industrial strength coffee that kind of tastes a little bit like hope.
I want that one, but I don't have $3 left.
I really want the Starbucks.
For $2,
Yeah, right.
you get leftover communion bread and some Capri Suns.
I like Capri Sun.
And for $1, I think this is the value here. Little Debbie's snack snack
Easy.
cake cuts.
Easy. I just say I'm $1 under right now, boys.
So there you go.
Boom.
I don't know what I've got left money wise. Because I
Um,
went 3.
We agreed on you. You
I
went
think 3,
higher
2,
on the preacher.
4.
You went 4 on
I
preaching.
could spend 2 on this one.
What'd you pick for seating?
crappy seating. $1.
He won
The
the hay
lowest?
bales.
Yeah, I went
Okay,
hay
so
bales.
let's see. You had 7
3,
and then
4,
8, 9, 10. You still have $5 left.
Oh,
You
there
get-
we go.
you get
I
the
went.
brisket. You get the
Winner,
brisket.
winner, chicken dinner. I
Brisket,
don't know. I
brisket
think I'm still
brunch.
going to save $1 and go with the Starbucks deal though. The Hebrews coffee shop. I think that was in my stand-up bit that I wrote. So I was like, I think I'm gonna hang into there though.
How many other like
I think it's
cliche
more
coffee
beneficial.
shop names can you think of? Because there's
Oh
Hebrews,
man,
there's Jehovah Java.
Jehovah Java. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I was laughing about the communion with the Capri Suns. Have you ever seen when people will take the communion wafers you can buy from Amazon and mix it into marshmallow fluff, and they make Rice Krispie treats.
Oh no!
I've never heard of that.
No, I have not.
That's a pretty
no.
good. I like that
My
one.
first reaction to that is, oh no, and I don't like,
But oh no, I want
I
to try
want to
that.
know. I was gonna say I want to know what they taste like.
I mean, let's be honest. Our Nazarene communion is basically just drinking some Capri Sun
Yeah,
with,
for the most
with
part.
the styrofoam
what's wrong
wafer.
with Capri Sun?
Nothing's wrong with it. Nothing is wrong with it. Actually, I think it's a plus for
Before
us.
COVID, we did have bread. And we used to do
Where
like
dip it in?
intinction.
Would you
where
pull it?
People would get the bread and then they would dip. And
I
then,
think we did that near the end of COVID.
Yeah.
Ours. Like they were breaking off bread and dipping it in the cup, and I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this.
because we had to tell people not to put their whole hand.
Well,
And in the cup.
You know, we did a communion to end the year service at Generations, and we did intinction. And the first person I saw got their fingertips in the juice, and I was like, I really regret this. I was like, I thought we were all adults here and we could
underneath the
had
table.
depth perception, but
there was
no.
Are you hearing it?
I'm with you on that. That's
Yeah.
Oh,
But then
work,
when
stop
COVID hit, we were like, well, probably should change that up a little bit right now. They're barely
Full
letting
audio or
us
just
stay
your
open.
All right, so
I can get you those.
everyone spent their money. We all
Yep.
spent our money. So would you guys like to walk through what your church looks like for us?
Yeah.
So Joey, you for your
I had
worship
the-
experience.
The
3.
band, the Passionate Volunteer Band.
Yep.
And then for preaching, I had
The guy who cries.
the guy who cries.
Good.
And then seating was the nice seats.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah, and then the building was the roller rink. And then the snacks, all I had was $1. But I got a little Debbie cake.
You got a little Debbie cakes.
So,
that's
like,
a
that
win
worked out
right there.
perfect.
Yeah.
So come down to the roller rink church, the Holy Rollers Church.
There you go. Holy
Mine
roller
is-
skate rink.
Mine's the exact same.
Did we do
exact
it?
same.
Yeah.
My man. All right, you can come down to Holy Rollers Church.
Mine was the same.
Yeah.
I picked the seats.
I can't remember. My brain's getting foggy.
Josh-
What, you had me wrote down, right?
You
really-
picked the same worship team,
Yeah.
but then you picked the preacher that
the $4 preacher.
The theologian,
Yeah.
lots of
quoted
German quotes.
yeah.
Yep.
But you also picked hay bales outside in January.
Yep, sure did.
It's
So-
cold,
I
man.
might downgrade my seats and go with the Starbucks.
I'm telling you, I don't
To
think they need to be
upgrade the
comfortable.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then what else? What'd you do for a building?
Skating rink.
You went
as
roller
well.
rink too. I think we all went rolling rink.
I think I have
for
a
that.
dollar left over at the end of it.
You did have money left over.
Yeah. I'm like in that parable, you know?
There you go.
I spent my money wisely and have something left over to give back to my
You're a good
What, did you
steward.
design
dude.
one?
Yeah, my steward.
I didn't, but I felt like it would be really funny to go with the LED wall, but then have Uncle Ron come up and preach, just really
Juxtaposition
yeah.
of that, but on hay bales outside.
That's right.
And
Yep.
it's like they're plugged in
Yeah.
extension
But
cords.
we have we have the recliners, but then also we're in a double wide trailer with a
Yes.
toilet problem. But we got the LED wall and
wanna
some
hear
good
what it
seats.
says.
You know,
Yes. It's like at Trader Joe's, right? Is it Trader
Steve's
Joe's
Lava Chicken.
where they have it looks like a porta potty and you open it up and it's like an immaculate bathroom.
Ooh.
So you could have a trailer and hey, we're not about being
Yeah.
bold on the
Dress the-
outside or
that's right.
showy.
You can't
But when you
church
come in
it
here,
up,
we have
dirt.
this on the
Don't
inside.
church
What
it
that's
up,
what
boys.
counts.
because that's what Jesus wants to do to us.
Yes,
He wants to change us from the inside.
LED walls.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have let him
He
sit
doesn't want to
together.
just make you pretty on the outside.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll
they
go
light
sit
you up.
There you go.
What?
We're going to put Noah between you guys because you get on a roll and then nothing else can be heard.
Maybe nothing else needs to be. No, I'm kidding.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Congratulations. Good segment again.
That was good. I like
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah.
Done quite well.
Rock paper scissors. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
You
It's
got
not how you play
Colin's
rock, paper,
music.
scissors,
Oh, yeah, we
but
have
whatever.
Colin's music. That we can't hear.
Bible bonkers. Come in, learn something new.
Colin's Bible Bonkers.
I've not seen the show, so I think that joke doesn't land with me as
PodBless?
hard. But I like this.
Oh, you're talking about Unrighteous Gemstones?
Is that what it's called?
No, it's called Righteous
Righteous
Gemstones.
Gemstones.
Their last name's Gemstone.
Yeah.
You should watch it. I think
I
you
did
would really
not
like
know
it.
that was their last name.
Yeah.
I did know that because you were talking to me about wasn't there a Civil War episode?
That's this latest season.
Yeah, latest
Yeah.
season. Yep.
Did yeah.
So
All
what
right.
you got, Colin?
So mine are just gonna be random Bible facts.
Boom, boom.
So we already went over one. Joey already knows the answer to it, so I'm not gonna read that one.
Wait.
How long ago was the Bible written?
How long ago was the Bible written?
The first, I'm assuming,
Version?
Are you talking about when it was formed, put together, or are you
Yeah,
talking
when it
about
was
the
put
first
together.
book?
Old Testament then? or full
Full.
old new?
He
Trying
doesn't
to
even
read
know
what
what
he
he's
asked.
saying.
It's like good
If you
questions,
tell me the
guys.
year, I could probably tell you the question.
All of it. Yeah.
All of it together.
All of it together.
Holy Bible, King James.
Holy Bible.
King-
Just kidding. I have no
1611.
clue. You guys give your biblical scholar answers. That
Oh.
means you two.
Sorry. What's the duration?
The time it covers.
Yes.
Oh, that's a
Sorry.
different
Sorry.
question.
It is a different
hold on.
question.
So
I
Let's
read it
jump into
wrong.
my sign. No, I'm just kidding.
no, I'm bad at math. Say 50.
What were you gonna say?
Hold on, I'm thinking. Was
So
I
the
close?
duration from the beginning to the end.
I was gonna say about 1,500 years. Yeah,
Spot on.
just roughly. Yeah.
Spot on.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Right.
You
All right, you
knew
get the
that.
next one.
Hey,
you
hey,
knew
hey.
that.
Careful with
I
that
just played it
lingo.
up. You're right. I totally was like, oh, let me think about that for a second. Yeah.
Don't get sacrilegious
Easy.
over here. Whoa,
Nailed it.
whoa,
Whoa,
nailed
whoa.
it. Come on
Hey,
now.
we're trying to build each other up over here. All right.
What's the shortest verse in the Bible?
Jesus wept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wept.
God dang it.
I don't know.
What is
Point
it?
Joe.
What is it?
Look,
What is it?
John. It's John, right? John.
Not 316,
No.
because I know that one too. It's not short.
Right answer.
While being wrong, I am
It's
right.
11:35.
Yeah, because it was right before. It was with Lazarus, right?
No, it's just 946.
Well, whatever. Keep going.
Yes.
Sorry.
What
It
is
was.
the most
Yeah.
Yeah.
likely oldest book in the Bible?
Job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Job. Um.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How many languages is the Bible translated in?
Ooh.
Oh, guess, give a guess. Hold on.
Uh,
We're conferring. Hold on.
bunch.
I'm gonna go with like 194.
It's probably close to right. It's in Klingon. I know that. Like it's in it's in fictional languages.
Like everybody's
You
come
guys
up with their
are
own
way
version.
undershooting this.
Really?
Wow.
Oh.
Okay. 365.
Still way under.
No
I didn't
way.
even know there was this many languages.
1359.
You're almost halfway there.
What?
Dang.
3,500 languages, whole
That's-
or in
Nah.
part.
Nah. Where you getting?
No
Where you getting
way.
that?
No way.
Wait. Because maybe it is because it's translated into like dead languages that people don't speak anymore. languages that
Right.
were never like Klingon. Like it's not a real language, but you can buy a Klingon Bible.
Yeah.
I'm not a
True.
Star Trek guy. I was more of a Star Wars guy.
And
Star Wars,
well,
Star
that wouldn't be a
Trek.
language like
Yes.
the comic book Bible
Which
and
one?
stuff. That wouldn't be a
I would
language.
I would lean
Both?
Star Wars.
Okay.
Yeah. Not a big Star Trek guy.
I never got into the TV show. I saw the movies.
I'm not a Trekkie.
Yeah, I mean,
But you know, I come in peace. So
long live and prosper. Live long and prosper.
I used to have a live long and prosper air freshener in my car, and my son pointed out, "Hey, where did that air freshener go?" And I was like, "Where did it go?" I don't know what happened to it. I think Kelly.
I can
threw
only
it
do it
away.
with one hand.
So
you can't do like the switching
can
back
do-
and forth.
No, I have like a cyst right there. I had it since I
Oh.
was like in high school, and it won't let me.
You can slam it with a book and get rid of it.
I've tried that a lot.
I'll try it later after the show.
park
Go
a
ahead.
car on it. All right, this is gonna be the last one. You guys know what the first major book printed with movable type.
The Gutenberg
you guys
Bible.
know what that Bible was called?
The Gutenberg Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was an easy one.
Do you know what year?
14.
Wasn't it created in
Was
Boston?
it in the 1470s?
1450s.
Ah, I was.
Was
close.
it in
Man.
Boston that the first Bible was made from the Gutenberg?
No, it was in Germany.
Germany.
Boston.
Yeah,
Boston wasn't founded yet.
I was going to say they did a bunch of stuff there about the Gutenberg press. So I didn't know. For sure.
Because didn't he get burned? Didn't he get killed by the church for being like a heretic? Because he was translating it.
Yes.
Because they didn't want people to be able to like have access to it without going
Wasn't
through
like
the church.
wasn't the priesthood of all believers. Like that wasn't a
Yeah.
foundation within the church.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm seeing comments come in on that, but not on my
German inventor born in 1400 in
Yeah.
Mainz, Germany.
Oh, we got shout outs here from our biggest sponsor for our birthdays.
phone. Oh, from Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Our
Happy
biggest
birthday,
sponsor.
Mom.
Yep, that's right.
Happy birthday, Mama.
And she just
One of my
put the
history
number out
professors
there.
in college, her and her husband ran an antique bookstore, and she had pages of a Bible from like the 1500s that we got to like examine and hold and stuff. It was pretty sick. It was so ornate and small, like smaller than
He's
this
got a
right here
word of
with
the
like
day dictionary, something
a border
going on
all
every
around it. Like it
week.
was gorgeous. It was really cool.
Every week you've been using a new big word.
What
Or-
word did I use?
Ordinate? Or no, you didn't say ordinate. What did you say a second ago?
What did I say?
Something about holding the book, and it was so
Inordinate.
inordinate.
No, that was
Inordinate.
Yeah.
no.
Anyway,
In would be the opposite of ord.
well, it's
right.
what you said.
It it was so big that we don't even know what you said.
I don't even remember
Yeah,
saying
we're not smart enough.
I'm
to
not
know
saying
it.
I know.
It was
I'm just
fancy.
saying you're
Okay, the
doing
edges
it.
were fancy.
We know you said a word that we don't know.
Cheap. Oh, that's okay.
What's that one?
It's
Twitch.
like a
An ad.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, could you imagine like you print the Bible and you're like, oh, I'm doing something good, and then the church kills you. You have to die now, sir.
Like, guys,
So his Bible was called the 42 line Bible because each
Oh.
column of the text on its page had 42 lines.
I did not know that one.
It was the first major printed book.
Very cool.
no, Petito.
First book printed, most book printed,
Yep.
most globally spread book. Like it's
there.
out there.
It's
did
out
you know
there.
it's been translated in over like 3,000 languages?
You'll be using it.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was that many languages.
You watch. Patrick's going to bring it up on Sunday morning. He'll be up there preaching. He'll be like, "Did you know?"
Yeah, and
How
then
many
Josh is going to
languages?
stitch it to a video of me saying, "I'm dumb."
He's gonna stand up in the middle and be like, "That's from the podcast." I got to look up how many languages are spoken globally.
There are about 7,000 languages spoken worldwide.
What?
Oh.
That
Well,
is
then
insane.
We have a long way to go to
I was
translate
gonna
the
say,
Bible.
yeah.
I only know one.
I would have
Barely.
never guessed
Barely.
anywhere close to that number. Like that. That's crazy.
And I still
Over-
skip over most of the Old Testament.
Over 2,000 languages are spoken in Africa alone.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, they're really driving that number up.
There's a lot of clickety clacks.
Yeah, a lot of different
Ooh.
languages. And so how do
Ooh.
they even know? How would you even estimate how many languages there are?
I don't know. Chat GPT
Is that an
or something.
Olivet? Oh, Jenna's gonna be mad. Hey, we are
Jenna-
a Mount Vernon area, but
Jenna, send me a shirt. No one from Mount Vernon has sent me
that's the
anything.
right answer. to that.
This
Swag.
shirt was free, so I wear free stuff.
Dude, how'd you get Olivet to give you something free?
Well, I was on their region,
Oh,
so
well, yeah,
you
that
know, it
works,
was
yeah.
pretty.
Go to a camp. You
Yeah.
just get
Yeah.
a shirt. It happens.
That's right. I was enrolled as a student
Ooh.
for a year, and then I haven't gotten back into grad school yet. So
Ooh.
I'll happily switch to Mount Vernon if you want to, Jenna. If you can get me free school as well, I'll do that.
Oh, she said she gave you one.
Oh, I do have one. You're right. I do have one.
Called you
We
out.
got to work on the quality though.
Caught you in
I think we need to
4K.
raise the quality, Jenna.
Whoa, their shirts are nice. They
Well,
are
not
so
the.
soft.
Well, I think I got like the cheap. I got like the cheap student one. Come on, I'm wearing this one's a little heavier
He
duty.
dug his hole and he's trying to get
Put the
out.
shovel down.
No, I'm gonna die on this hill.
The shirt you gave me was cheap.
I didn't like it.
For students.
Oh.
It's light blue. That's that one's cool.
I know exactly where it is at the bottom of my drawer,
Oh.
Jenna. No,
Double down. He needs one. You need one of those collared ones. Have you seen those that you can golf in?
ooh, yeah, send me
That's
one of
what you-
those.
Yeah, he needs a golf shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's just having a full on conversation.
No, she's gonna have a moment now. But yeah, he needs a golf shirt. Jenna, hook him up.
It'd be cool to get a shirt, you know?
Oh wait, Colin wants one too now.
Hey, if Mount Vernon wants to sponsor the PodBless podcast, we'll happily take the
That's true.
sponsorship.
Carson.
I mean, it's not
Dr.
like
Castleman?
it's not like my cousin
Help
isn't
us out.
the
Yeah.
president
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
university. Thanks. That would be awesome.
Hey, let's put a word in.
Let's go.
I mean,
make it
why not?
happen.
Hey, if Mount Vernon, if you don't do it, Pfizer will. So
Kelly
move
says
quick.
the nano Bible is about the size of a pinhead. It needs to be
Ooh.
magnified 10,000 times to be legible. The entire Hebrew text can be placed on a grain of rice.
Dang.
Grain of
That's cool.
rice.
Why would someone do that though?
Well, because rice is a very used food
No,
product
no.
in most countries.
I love you so much. That is exactly the right response to that. I asked you a question no one could know the answer to, and you answered it perfectly.
Yes, and that's
Yes,
how we go.
that
about
is
it.
wonderful.
Hey, hit my music. I'm going to
Hit
jump
it.
into my quick segment.
Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh.
We don't hear it now, so I'm just making sure. So I'm going to jump into mine. I'm just going to read them all for giggles. There's no need to answer back or say anything back to it unless you just want to add to it a little bit. But I'm going to do Bible Yelp reviews.
Ooh, this could be fun.
or dangerous.
or both.
So we've got a bunch of different Bible Yelp reviews, basically things that were happening in the Bible, and I'm going to give you how many stars it potentially would have, and the review that was left for it. Much like this one. 5 stars. Sea Split Chill Tours. Red Sea Crossing Review. Mo the Leader is the @.
Yeah,
Somebody
Matt.
commenting in from YouTube.
Matt said, I think the tiny Bible stuff is dumb. I mean, he's got a point.
He's got a point. Like,
You can't read it.
who in the world?
Who's that for?
If you gave me something right now and said magnify it 10,000 times or die, I'd be like, well, I'm going to see Jesus tonight. Like, I don't
mean,
have the technology.
It'd
to
be
magnify
helpful if
something that
you
much.
dropped your phone in water and you could use that Bible to dry your phone out.
Put your
It's good for
phone
electronics.
on top of
One
the
day
one
you're
going to
need scripture, and you're only going to have the Nano Bible, and it's something that's going to work out.
Dang it.
So Sea Split and Chill Tours, Red Sea Crossing, review left by Mo the Leader, or Mo _ leader. Unbelievable experience. Water walls on both sides. Dry path all the way through. Pharaoh's chariots did not have a good time though. Would book again, but hopefully not out of desperation.
So, can I? Are we allowed to chime in?
Yeah,
If we
you
want?
can chime in.
So, knowing the people who would have wrote that review, that is not how that review would have gone at all.
They would be willing to do it again.
They literally at the before he parts the sea. I think the question was, were there no graves left in Egypt for us to be buried in? Like the people were very sarcastically aggressive, but that is beautiful. I love it.
Here comes the next one. 2-star review. Not very good.
Oh.
Jonah's Deep Dive Adventures. Inside the Whale. Review left by Profit
Ocean Gate.
Problems.
It's the original Ocean Gate.
No, he lived.
That's true.
Review was left. Got swallowed. Not ideal. Staff. In quotes, fish was unhelpful. Accommodations were slimy, and food was limited. Good place to reflect on life decisions, though. We got another 5-star review.
God comments on that review. If you'd have just done what I told you to do.
This review was left by Full 4 Life 22. The number 4, Full 4 Life. 5-star review for Fish and Loaves Catering Company, feeding the 5,000. Didn't think there'd be enough, but wow, the fish was fresh and the bread was warm. And there were leftovers. Bring a basket just in case. Let's see. I'm looking for the 1-star reviews. Here's a 1-star review. That's what Kill Tony's been doing lately. If someone says they work at a restaurant, I was like, let's check the Yelp reviews.
Yeah.
And he's like, we're only going to read the 1-star reviews. They're like, no, don't do that.
Oh my.
This is a good one. 1-star review left by Apple Lover 69. Eden's Botanical Gardens, Garden of Eden, looked perfect at first, but secretly was weak.
Why?
But security was weak.
Wait,
sorry.
time out.
Go for
Tag
it.
on it.
Why the 69?
I don't know, man.
That's because
I get the Apple Lover.
Proofread it.
Just everybody puts
He
numbers.
just read it.
They're like, hey, Apple Lover's already taken. You're going to have to put a number. Like, what's my favorite number? I'll put that one.
Well, no, it's one of those where you put the 6 and you're like, oh man, that one's taken too.
6 is
So you
taken?
just add another one.
I was born in September. I'll just put a 9. Oh, that worked. Yeah.
You only stumble into that number, right?
Looked perfect
give me
at first, but security was weak. Got kicked out over a snack. Would not recommend unless you enjoy snacks and sudden evictions. That was a 1-star
Kelly
review.
said Noah's 40-day cruise.
That was one in here, I do believe. Water Walkers Inc., the Fiery Furnace Spa, Ark B&B, Noah's Floating Zoo, Jericho Wall Tours, the Upper Room B&B.
Experience the victory.
Yeah.
Sudden drops.
Desert Retreat. That was another one. But yeah, these are just some. I'll bring some
The
back
upper
later,
room
maybe.
B&B with a bungee experience.
But yeah, those were some Yelp reviews from the Bible. Maybe I'll bring that back again another time. But yeah, I just wanted to throw a few of those out before
Oh,
we
those
jump
are
into a
fun. Those are fun.
PodBless Seggy.
Should we bless somebody?
We should bless someone.
Oh.
Pod bless your heart.
For those of
Boom.
you wondering out there, every episode of the past 200 and odd some
19.
episodes, 19 tonight, we pick a horrible news segment from the local news and or current news, and then we read through it to bless someone's heart that we feel is deemed necessary. Because from the South, if you say bless your heart, it's not a good thing.
Yeah. It basically means, oh, you're kind of dumb.
Yeah. So where's our news segment coming from?
This one's going to be from, and I'm gonna try to say this right. It's Cooper's Hill. That's the easy one to say. Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire. It's from Britain. Okay, it's from Britain.
Okay.
Have you seen the cheese wheel races?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you know about the cheese wheel races, Patrick?
Dangerous stuff.
dude,
It's very
did you-
dangerous stuff.
Did you see this year's videos?
I did
bad.
not. I did not see
Oh,
this year
Dude,
specifically.
Noah, would you please show him the video?
I don't know about the injuries that actually occurred.
I'm about to tell you.
Yeah,
So if you don't know,
but I saw the guy.
in a small town on Cooper's Hill, that every year they take a wheel of cheese that weighs roughly 8.8 pounds. They roll it down a hill. They have a men's and a women's division. And Patrick's watching the video right now. And this, what would you say? That's a 45 degree, maybe 35 degree hill.
Steep.
Yeah,
You're
it's
not going to
very
be able to
steep.
walk down it.
Right.
You would struggle to walk down it.
You would have to crawl down it.
Yes.
You can crawl up it.
But people are racing down it. Some people are just there to have fun. They slide down, they do a little roll, and they laugh. Other people are there to win. And the people who are there to win just full send it down this hill. Byron Smith is the man who won the race this last year. He clinched victory in the men's final downhill race at Cooper's Hill, and he told in an interview he told of his injuries. Do you guys just wait for this? A broken rib, a collapsed lung, and internal bleeding. After what he calls a little bit of a tumble.
The dude tried to
What'd you
fly. Yeah.
What'd you win? A block of cheese.
8 pounds, dude.
I think that's what you win too. Like,
There's no like prize like, hey,
so.
I don't
if you
think
win,
so. I
like
think
we'll
it's
pay
just-
your medical bills. Like,
I think it's just bragging rights.
Well, I think they assume people are going to be conscious of like, I don't want to die, so I'm going to try to run and keep. This guy Supermaned it down that hill.
he fell a good 20 feet of distance and then slammed on his back. I'm assuming that's when the lung and thoracic injury happened.
Well, I saw when his arms started flopping about 2 rolls down, and I was like, "Oh, he's broke a lot of things all of
When
a
you
sudden."
lose all control in your body, you just look like a
Like,
rag
well,
doll
here we go.
doing front flips down the hill.
If you haven't seen the video, just look it up. Just look up cheese wheel racing. You'll be stuck in a YouTube hole for at least an hour. The cheese winner was in good spirits. This man flew from New Zealand, by the way.
Kelly commented in and said, "The cheese is to die for."
Oh, that's
Good one.
ba-bum. He said, emotionally, I'm feeling good, but physically, I took a bit of a tumble during the run. The 33-year-old New Zealander who lives in London, okay, he lives there, said he was on the mend and that they're going to let him out tomorrow, meaning he was in the hospital still.
Can you do a good New Zealander accent while you try to say what he
It's
said?
probably going to be Australian and
Yeah,
offensive,
close.
but I'll give it a
Very
shot
close.
here.
Jermaine.
I have to say mate a lot, right? I can't do it. He revealed his motivation. No, I can't do
Yeah,
it.
that was good. That was
for
pretty
entering
close.
the race. Came from watching former All Black, which is a rugby team in New Zealand, Mark Ellis compete and win 20 years ago. I thought maybe I could follow in his footsteps. He said, "I thought maybe I could follow in his footsteps."
That's pretty good.
Well, you're pretty spot
If I
on.
don't think about it, I can hit it.
You should
Yes?
do it. You should do it on the server.
Whoa.
$400.
$400
Nice.
cheese.
Not going to cover the
Yeah.
hospital bill.
No.
But in England, don't they have universal health care?
You could probably make that cheese last all year long.
I'm sure that doesn't
You know,
work
that's a
out well
great-
for him.
It does. It can't. There's no way it does. Let's see. He placed second in last year's event, and he was determined to come in and win this year.
What did he break anything last year?
No, it didn't say. Probably not, because so we'll get there. But when asked about his tactical approach to the race, Smith said, "You just run as fast as you can. I can't do as good this time. And if you fall over, you get right back up faster than anyone else does.
Now
and
that
then
went
maybe
Australian there.
you have a
Yeah,
chance."
you hit it there.
Smith said adrenaline carried him through his tumble and gravity. and gravity.
I would say.
When I got to the bottom and started doing some interviews, it took a couple of minutes before I could even talk. That was Steve Irwin. His prize included, here we go, a wheel of Dubber Gloucestershire cheese weighing 4 kilos, which he plans to share once he recovers. That is all he got.
Matt said he loves how the accent just comes and goes randomly.
It's only when I'm quoting him. His wife told him he wasn't allowed. She's a nurse.
Wait, do her
Is
accent.
she New Zealand? New Zealander? Is she Kiwi?
Oh,
Is that what it
you
is?
can't do that no more. She's from London. That's why he's there. So she's-
You're not going to go down that hill no more.
She's also 80 years old.
Yeah.
She's the queen.
Hello. Why hello?
Going to Robin
Marjorie
Williams.
Stewart Baxter.
We just watched that the other day.
So yeah, if you haven't seen the video, go watch it. It's magnificent. When
I'll
he
try to-
lands on his flip, he lands all back.
Yeah.
Literally, he does the flip in just the hardest slamming on the back you could have.
Watching that video, have you guys ever seen the video of the guy that's skiing and he has his dog with him?
No.
Oh, yeah. He has his dog with him, and like it's like a break in the video, and he starts talking about something else, and he looks over, he's like, "What's that?" And it's his dog flipping down the hill.
I have seen that one, yeah.
He's like, "No!" That's all I can think of.
Yeah, because he was just like chasing him through the heavy snow, and then all of a sudden he just
He's like, "What is that?"
head over tail.
It's his dog doing
need to
front
see
flips
that.
down the hill.
Oh no, my favorite ski video is the dude that's just going, he's going, and he thinks it's just this little jump, and when he hits it, it's like 150
Oh
or some
my
foot drop. But
gosh.
there's so much snow
Yeah.
that he catches him and he's fine. But you get to hear like the scream of him realizing, I just died. And then he hits the snow and he's fine. But
I like it when they didn't know a bear was chasing them.
Oh.
Like the girl puts on her headphones and she's
I've
like,
seen that one.
I came in like a wrecking ball. That's all you hear is her singing to herself. And then you just hear in the background trying to chase her down.
She
She's
had
just
no
like,
clue until
"Just
when she saw the
da-da-da."
video.
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good on that.
so would you guys participate in the cheese race?
No, absolutely not.
I would do it, but not to win. Like do it just to say that
I bet it
did
would be fun to show up to.
Oh
Like
yeah,
to
It's got to
just
be a good
watch.
atmosphere.
yeah.
Can I
Watch some
make
dude
my
killing someone.
30-year-old me do it right before our
Yeah,
fight?
yeah. Before you have to fight him.
Hey man, you should really do
Yeah,
this.
you do the 20, like 9.5. You
Can
go
I make
do
all
this.
10-year-old
No.
me's do
And then I'll
There
fight
you
him.
go.
I'm picturing the fight as like the WWE, like if you have the briefcase that gives you an anytime matchup.
Oh,
And, like,
yeah.
So like as he's at the bottom of the hill, you can
Cash
come
it
in and
in.
cash it
Yeah.
in and just drop an elbow on him. And you can't see me. It's John Cena.
That's good.
I got stuck in a YouTube trap the other day of cats body slamming each other to WWE announcers.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing.
Look out! Look out! Look out!
Yes. Have
Yeah.
you seen it? Yeah.
What's the Randy Orton one?
That's it.
Yeah.
Look out! Look out! Look
yeah.
out!
Josh, we have to move these screens to the side. I don't like not seeing you.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm talking
I
over
was
you
gonna
more than
say,
I usually
yes.
do because I can't see
Well,
you.
I
can't see
mean, I
Patrick.
can't read them anyway, so I'm glad I bought them.
Yeah, you can't even lean to the side.
No, I
and
can't
see
see
him.
the like visual
No.
cue.
I
of,
just
like,
need to
if he's
put one
gonna
in my
tell-
lap so that I can read it during the show.
You know what? That would actually.
We could
Be more
probably
beneficial.
zoom the cameras in it and like literally
That's
put
the
it.
Put it
Yeah.
underneath her, yeah.
I think what we could do is change the zoom ratio on that and figure it out. But
Or if
now
we
we're
get
talking
two more
shop.
cameras.
Our viewers really care about
Yeah,
where we
right.
put these
Now we're talking
screens.
shop.
True.
So yeah, I think we have to bless this guy. This is a perfect pod bless. Like
yeah.
bless your
What
heart.
was his name again?
Byron Smith.
Byron Smith.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
I didn't know you could still call New Zealanders Kiwis, but this article does.
I was going to say,
like
I did it a
derogatory.
second ago, not knowing for
Yeah.
sure. I was hoping you couldn't.
My
Because I don't
goodness.
think they would say much about it. Uh-oh.
Matt, rate the accent 1 to 10 for me.
Oh.
We're good. 1 hour.
1 hour.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's
Okay.
what you were
Cool.
saying.
We hit the spot.
He's whispering,
Oh.
even though no one can hear him on the mics.
Brett, glad you could join in with us tonight.
Yeah.
Patrick, thank you for sitting in.
yeah.
It's always good to have you, sir.
It's good to be here. I'm
Yeah.
thankful that Brett couldn't be here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Feeling in
Uh,
his shoes.
What else? Anything else, guys?
All right. I do want to talk about. So we were talking about it right before
Oh, okay.
the new Captain America.
Okay.
Oh yeah. The what was
With
it
the
called? Help
Falcon.
me. Brave New World.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
It's the
It's
first
the
one.
Anthony Mackie one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Who he's not he's a good actor.
Yeah,
I like.
yeah.
He's in. Was he in Four Brothers? No, he
No.
was in another movie.
Yeah, that's
That's a
another
little
guy.
racist.
No. I'm allowed to misremember some movie from 20 years ago. Tag on it. Not I see he was in that movie.
But no, I was like shocked how terrible the movie was, and it has Harrison Ford in it.
Yeah.
Like they drug one of the best actors of all time down so far, and like it was like little subtle things like so Harrison Ford is the president in the movie.
also Red Hulk.
Oh, I had
Also-
not seen this one. I thought
It's
you were
on
talking
Disney
about
Plus.
the other one. I have not
Yeah,
seen
it just
It
came
just
out on
came
Disney
out on
Plus.
Disney Plus.
I haven't seen it, but I just saw that it was on Disney
Yeah.
Plus.
Okay.
Give it a watch.
Because I was like, I'm not
Give-
going to the theater for this.
Watch it, but
But just know that he's going to complain about it for the next 10 minutes.
Like, it's subtle things like every Secret Service agent was a 5'2" female.
yeah.
Like what?
Well, that's every
Wait,
movie nowadays.
Did you see that? I read a story this week that like if you're the I don't mean it, but this
No.
goes with what you're saying. When you're the president, after you're done being the president, you get a Secret Service
Right.
detail. So Obama still has one, and they had to pull 2 Secret Service members off of his duty
yeah,
because
they were fighting.
it was 2 ladies, and one got on the radio. She said, "Someone better come get this other agent before I can't say what she said." But
yeah,
like
I
were
just
about
heard
to
this today
throw
too.
down while on duty
Because she was
protecting-
late to relieve her of her
Yes.
position. or
while
whatever.
protecting President Barack Obama.
But that's, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the quality of Secret Service you get after you're not
Yeah, you
president
don't get the
anymore.
top shelf people when you're
10 years, 2
Yeah.
years out, and it's like,
Right.
well,
sorry.
But no, other than that, like the act, like the
Just
plot,
trying to make
the
it woke.
plot line. Yeah, they were. It felt like they were like
I was hoping that would be good.
forcing that in,
Yeah.
and then
I mean,
like,
we don't have to bring up Snow White. That's coming out
Did
soon,
anybody
too.
actually
there's
see it?
so many
Nobody
bad
saw it.
movies.
I've
coming
watched
out.
That was
it.
that was the problem for
I've watched
they
it with
lost
the
like
kids.
$200 million or
Right.
something on it.
Has anybody seen Stitch yet?
No.
The kids went and watched it with
Did they
Kelly.
like it?
Was it good?
Yeah, they liked it
I want
a
to
lot.
see it
Okay.
so bad. That one looked really
I was gonna
good.
say
I
that
heard
one
they got
was-
rid of Gantu,
They
the
did.
big alien. But
Yeah.
I heard that it was like an issue with it being live action. Like it just
Yeah.
didn't quite work.
Did
Yeah.
you read I read an article about it.
No, I just saw like an Instagram reel
Yeah.
that I watched about 10% of the reel and said, that's enough.
what everyone
Yeah,
does.
I got the gist of it.
So-
There was a little article about it. They said they couldn't make it look good enough to put it in. Like basically, it was
I
too
heard
much.
something about the cross dress. The one
Oh, the
alien,
alien that cross-dresses?
They were
Yeah.
like, there's no
That's
way
too
that's
far.
gonna go.
We're not going to do that one.
They didn't do that.
I'm sure. they
Bugs
didn't.
Bunny used to
I didn't
cross dress
watch
all
it.
the time.
So,
Bugs
uh,
Bunny used to do some really bad stuff.
Yeah,
oh
he did.
yeah, what
I've
was
rewatched
that?
some of that, and I'm
we'll
like,
talk about
wow.
that after the show. I've got a funny bit about that. But no. Just today, I watched Hornswoggle.
Oh,
the
that gave me a
little
9.
person who is in WWE.
Oh, yeah.
So they were talking about it, and they were like, "What do you think about Peter Dinklage?" And he goes, "I hate that guy." He goes, "He ruined."
I've heard this.
He ruined Snow White
Yes.
because they wouldn't hire little people, which that would have. He said that would have hired
Yeah.
like over a dozen little people to
Yeah.
play just the 7 doors because you have stunt doubles, you have stand-ins. He said
Right.
that would have been so much work for little people, and it's a little people position. He goes, but I'm sure he didn't have a problem cashing in on his check for Elf, or
Yeah.
he didn't have a problem cashing in on his check for Game of
Game of
Thrones
Thrones.
because it was made for a little person to be that character. He's like, sure, he didn't have a problem cashing those in,
Yeah,
but
he basically
ruined
killed
Snow
it for
White for
them.
everybody else.
Complaining that it was
Yeah.
like, what's the word? Derogatory, or what would be the phrase for that? Discriminatory to
yeah,
only
yeah.
hire little people for
But
those
Peter
positions.
Dinklage, yeah, he got.
They
he
were
got it
really
all
not
messed
happy
up.
with him about that.
Yeah,
Was that
I
the
saw
comedian that talked about that?
Brad Williams.
I
Brad
heard
Williams
Brad
did,
Williams-
but Hornswoggle talked about it.
I heard Brad
Whatever
Williams
his
talk
real
about it
name
on a
is, I don't know.
podcast.
Yeah.
And he was ripping
He was
him up
on
one side
YMH.
down the other.
Oh yeah,
about it.
yeah, he did talk about it.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But you know,
I just had to bring it up.
Hey, I'll
It
just
was on
say,
my mind.
I'll
Fresh
just
on my
say,
mind
All
from
hearts
last
clear.
night.
Yeah.
Uncle Ron over there.
I'll just say,
Oh, yeah, we got Uncle Ron telling us what's on his heart.
I'll
Sorry
just
you
say,
didn't like the movie, man.
I speak for PodBless. I speak for PodBless when I say we stand tall for little people.
Some of
I'm
us.
sorry, man.
That felt like
The
it had a lot
problem
more
with
weight to it.
if you're gonna remake a film, just remake the film. Like it just don't change every bit of it. Like
Well, it's like the whole Toy Story thing. Like,
I don't know what it, well, I don't know
like
this one.
Toy Story 3 had the perfect ending.
Was that
Yeah.
when they were gonna burn and like I cried?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were.
that was tough.
Yeah. Toy Story 3 was the perfect ending for the
Well,
movie.
and now they're making another one.
and then they
Like
just
I'm making a
keep
5.
going.
You're forgetting
Yeah.
cash, fellas.
Yeah,
know.
it's all about the money.
It's all
They're
about
not.
cash.
Well, it's like
yeah.
is there like does nobody else like creative anymore?
That's the thing. Is like,
Like-
just make new movies.
Right.
It's intellectual property. That's the only kind of movies
IP,
they want to
he's
make
right.
because it's a sure thing that you're going to sell. for some
A24
money.
is working against that.
What do you got, Noah?
Adult versions.
Hold on.
Of kids shows.
Adult
Adult
versions
version of
kid
kids
shows?
shows.
So like,
I think you should really try to
take
explain
all
that
the Toy
better.
Story like characters,
Yeah.
and show them just grown up somewhere.
Okay. Whew.
Well, they don't grow.
I got real nervous about where that was going.
They don't have to in the streets and like buzz
Bob.
Okay, no, let's
Little
get a mic
Bo
for that one. No one wants like a real world like
Mrs.
hardcore drama.
Yeah.
But it's motivational. Like you get.
You want to see like a divorced Mr. Potato Head like falling apart.
They are working on the last Ronin for Ninja Turtles, which is going to be more of a dark
Oh,
red
please.
adaptation.
Yeah.
Please.
Which check out the comic; it's a really
Dude,
good comic. But
in my veins, please. Like,
yeah.
I
I've
love
seen some
Teenage
fan
Mutant Turtles. They're, like, my
fiction.
favorite.
art of
TMNT.
it.
I mean, that's where
I'm
it's at.
I'm still waiting for a good X-Men.
Yeah,
Dude, the
well,
first
they got all the
two-
new.
Yes,
I know,
the first
but,
two were really
like
good.
they're
You
like
haven't seen Silver Surfer?
yeah.
Well, they got the new Fantastic Four coming out
I know
soon.
that
and then
does look.
Dude, Logan
decent.
was good.
Logan was very
Logan,
good.
Yeah.
did you cry at Logan? I cried when he was carrying Professor X around. My grandfather had recently passed too. That was probably what happened there. But
you laugh.
wow, thanks, Colin. Hold on, let's start.
It's just a weird thing to compare you. So what
was
are you?
taking
Are
ca-
you
No,
Wolverine in that
no,
situation?
No, hold on.
Like I didn't know what you were going for.
He was taking care of an elderly man who cared very much
Okay.
for him in a grandfatherly way, and it reminded me of my yeah.
Gotcha.
No, well, this is what I did. I just got some spikes from my hands. Like, yeah, I didn't know I could do this.
Grandpa! Oh man. But anyway,
Yeah.
How
Just
did
a
we
little
get there?
add on at the end.
yeah.
We're just
yeah.
talking about movies.
Yeah. Hey, he was not in Four Brothers. But if you like us, like us everywhere on the socials, follow
Yeah.
us, tell your friends. If you like it, they'll probably like it too. Matt, thanks for the 9 out of 10 rating on that accent, mate. I appreciate that.
He comes from good stock of not being able to do good accents, so he's like, you know what? I appreciate what you're trying there.
Dude, if I don't think about it, I do it much better than if I try to think about it. Like if I would have just done it, because I used to be able to do a good Obama. Am I allowed to do an Obama anymore?
Sure, as long as
Yeah, you're allowed to.
you're allowed to do anything you want. We're in America.
Joey, go change real quick. Come back and do your We'll get this show canceled real quick.
Right now. I would have right now. I'm not doing. I can't do it. But yeah, like us, follow us, check out the show. That's it. Everybody good?
Yeah, I believe
All right.
so.
Before I get myself in trouble, I'm Joey.
I'm Josh.
I'm Colin.
And I'm return guest Patrick.
That's
Boom.
Noah. And
this
was
was
PodBless.
PodBless.
Michelle, Sasha, Malia.
That's good. That's a good Obama. I like that. You did well.
I could do that one. Yeah,
It's all about the pauses.
You have
for
to.
that
It's
one.
all pauses and a mouth shape.
I still haven't got a good Trump down yet.
I can't do a Trump.
I always ttry. It's gonna be huge. Like it's never. I don't know. It's always just saying things he says.
Punchlines, it's a podcast war. PodBless hitting airwaves, you know the zone.